never going live on here. That's basically it for Leo New Moon, Leo season. Lionsgate is upon us and is calling all of us to step out of our comfort zone. So, I'm doing so. And over the next few days and weeks, I'm going to be pulling some cards for free for all my subscribers. So if you aren't a subscriber yet, go ahead and subscribe and follow your girl. Let me shuffle and cleanse the energy real quick with my selenite wand and my sound bowl. So here we go. Let's see. First and foremost, let's cleanse the energy. I call in protection from the ancestors. I call in spirit to be with us. To see what cards come out today. Just a new moon message. Feeling good. Feeling fine and free. It's a beautiful day. Sweating. Chilling in the crib. Thank you for being with me, spirit. Let's see what the cards come out. I got the Kemetic Tarot deck. If you don't have this deck, go ahead and get it. If you love Kemetic history or any type of Egyptian history, metaphysics, Kemetic science, this is the deck for you. Afrocentric. It's beautifully illustrated. And since the new moon was just the other day, I think I'm going to go ahead and pull out the Moonology deck as well, just to see if we get... just to see what messages the moon has for us. But to start off with the tarot, let's see. Thank you, Spirit. What messages do you have for the collective today? What positive messages can we get to step into this week? Lionsgate, technically is going to be on 8-8. Perfect card for Lionsgate. Ma'at. Can you see that? This deck is number 14, which is technically the Temperance. So right now, again, Spirit is asking us to balance our light, our shadow, to step into the divine beings that we are meant to be. Lionsgate is all about clearing karma, stepping onto our highest timeline, becoming the person that we came to Earth to be. A lot of light workers, starseeds, or whatever name you might identify with, are going through trying times right now, because in order for you to ascend, you basically have to release anything that's holding your heart down or anything energetically weighting you into the 3D realm. We have to shed. What we may be still holding on is energy of the Five of Pentacles, being left out in the cold, being abandoned, or feeling lack. The Five of Pentacles is all about technically hardships. All the fives is kind of hard. They all stand for change in some sort, but the Five of Pentacles could be money problems. Mostly though, from this card, it is, you see how she has her back turned to this guy. It's about being usually left out in the cold, abandoned, or treated unfairly in some sort of way. That is the energy that a lot of us have been going through for the last few years. Again, with the Capricorn moon that came through a couple weeks ago, the full moon. A lot of these things that a lot of us have been holding on from the big Capricorn and Cancer eclipse cycle that was going on in 2019. A lot of us cleared a lot of karma with that. It took 3 years for a lot of us to go through the lessons and figure out everything that it was meant to teach us. But like they always say, the universe is working for our highest benefit. It's not working against us. Anything that happens, even the Five of Pentacles, it's all about us getting in alignment and making the right choice. The Two of Pentacles, which is, again, all about a choice. You may be juggling things right now, maybe between relationships, trying to figure out which path to go on. Four of Pentacles, and that's deep with the accession, or the 4 to the 5. So Four of Pentacles is, again, both of these are about, or I'm feeling a lot of lack from these. Again, Four of Pentacles is usually about holding on to things, not sharing freely. I'm getting the energy of pack rat is what I felt. So with that, it's like sometimes we gotta let go of things and make space for the new. We can't hold on to old things and expect new things to prosper. You gotta let go. You gotta find balance. Be able to see the light through the darkness. That's what the Temperance is. Ma'at. Being able to, again, The Ma'aten story is, again, we've all heard that saying, having your heart light as a feather. In order to ascend or to have your heart light as a feather, you can't hold on to anything that's weighing you down. On the bottom of the deck from the cut was clarification right there, the 10 of Wands. So that's it right there. I mean, 10 of Wands is all about holding on to burdens, carrying things on your back, seizing the sun. That's how I feel right now, sweating. The sun beating on me, but I love the sun, so I'm soaking it up in my melanin. I don't care how much I sweat. Right now is a time for you to shed all the weight. Clarification indeed. And another major arcana, the star card on the bottom of this side. So this is where we're headed to, ladies and gentlemen. Healing. The star card is all about, it's again in between hardship and the light. The star is all about healing. In this particular deck, you see, and underneath that, as I picked it up, was the 2 of Cups. So again, just by healing yourself, we heal others. We heal all those around us. We are ascending into our higher nature. Number 17 equals 8. 8 is all about build or destroy, and that is the Lionsgate number. Number 8 on August the 8th. 2 of Cups was right underneath the star, so that is basically where we're heading. If we can let go of the things that are weighing us down, get rid of this 10 of Wands energy. Underneath the 10 of Wands energy was the 5 of Wands, bickering, conflict. Again, those 5s is all about bringing change. If you get stuck in that, then you get stagnant. 5 of Wands is usually about competing energies. People, trying to win at all costs, or conflicts, fighting against each other's. This one, he has his hand up. I don't know if you can see it. It's kind of like he's basically or he's got his hand up like, don't even talk to me, talk to the hand. That's basically it. Instead of feeding into the negativity, give them that. Talk to the hand. Turn your back like this. 5 of Pentacles, although it's hard and you may seem sad like she is, turning your back to the problem and focusing on your future, because baby, the star is right here. The star and the 2 of Cups is right here, meaning healing, ascension, rising to your greatness, stepping into your power. And as soon as that is done, you got the 2 of Cups, which is not always about a relationship. The 2 of Cups is also about finding the balance within. Going back to the first card, Ma'at. Again, Ma'at is all about the balance of the feminine and masculine within us, finding the balance of ourselves. So, yeah, love is great with someone else, but you can't really love someone else until you love yourself first. Sometimes things happen just so you can see exactly what you need to do so that you can invite in the love that you deserve. We all have to ask ourselves, am I loving myself the way that I want to be loved? And if that's not the case, then we need to work on that first. What came after that was the Ace of Scarabs, which is the Ace of Pentacles. A new start. 5 of Pentacles, and many of us, again, have faced hardships over the last few years. With COVID and the situations that we've been through, a lot of businesses have gone under. A lot of people have had to find ways creatively to make money and to stay afloat. This is a reassurance that, again, once you get through that star energy and heal yourself, that Spirit will always find a way for you to come out on top again. Starting over. I feel the Fool energy. It's not on the board, but Queen of Cups, finding the heart, or the Queen of Ankhs in this deck. Ankhs are the cups, so finding again your own emotional fulfillment, filling your own cup, not needing anybody else. Again, with the 2 of Cups, it's not a codependency, it's a balance. It's interchanging, working together, you and me, me, myself, and I type energy. Queen of Cups, though, she sits looking in the water, understanding her own emotions and all that she's gone through, appreciating the journey, sitting there basking in her own light. Underneath that was the 7 of Wands, which again is all about defending your own self, keeping your boundaries well set so that nothing can bring you back to that 5 of Pentacles energy. We're not going back there. Underneath that was the King the King of Pentacles. So this could be, a representation of a earth sign, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. This could be you. This could be you basically mastering your own work or ethic or any endeavors that you may have created over the last few years, stepping into your own security and stability. The King of Pentacles wants for nothing. They have everything they need as far as a material stability and security. Underneath that is the Six of Pentacles. So that's equal give and take. Once you are stable, you're able to help other people or pull others up with you. That's all about being reciprocal, being fair, and balanced. Again, the first card out was Ma'at. And that's where we're going. We're coming out of a patriarchal society. Going into the age of Aquarius is all about resurrecting the divine feminine energy. And as I had said in a previous video, we've, especially in the United States, have adopted a mentality surrounded by materialism. I mean, that's money is not the root of all evil. It's the love of money. It's what would you do to get money? This is making sure that our heart is in the right place and we're not out here like, the 48 laws of power. We're back to the 42 laws of Ma'at. It's all about, and perfect, Sekhmet energy. It's all about taming the beast within and then never letting nobody else come up and take you off your throne again. Number 8, representing the Strength card. We know when we see the Strength card, that means we've battled the demons within us. We've battled the devil. So, in tarot, usually when you see the Strength card, that means, again, we have come across the devil and we have to find strength within. The inner strength to know that no one, again, can take me off my throne unless I let them. Number 8, this Lionsgate, I believe, is going to be monumental. We have a lot of awakenings going on right now all across the globe. People are waking up from, I hate to say the slumber, but that's basically it. We've been, in a sense, asleep to our own divinity. And that's by no accident. I mean, a lot of things have been done to keep us from knowing the power that we had, but it's all starting to come back full circle. When it goes up, must come down. And it always comes back around. What you give, you receive. And that also has a lot to do with the Ma'at symbol. Because again, balance. Everything, when there is no light, there is no dark. You got to go through trial and error to appreciate what you do have. Or when you get something good, you mess around and mess it up again. So hardships are there to kind of help us appreciate it when we come back around to our blessings. This time, I believe most of us have done the inner work to maintain it and make sure that we don't mess it up if we've done so in the past. And if we haven't, then we still got time. I'm going to pull a couple cards from the Moonology decks just to close it out, because this new moon energy, you can still do your spiritual baths. The energy of the moon, full moon or new moon, is usually most potent, of course, the day of, but also the 3 days before and 3 days after. So right now is the perfect time to set your intention for the next month. What is it that you really want to manifest, bring forth? Who is it that you really want to be? And align yourself with the people, places, and things that are going to get you there. I asked Spirit for one card, please, not a whole bunch, from the Moonology deck, just so we can end it out on a positive note and know there's some direction of where we're headed. I mean, it is a choice. We're all co-creators with Spirit, and it says work through your fears. So there may be a lot of people out there that may be afraid. Right now, I'm forcing myself out of my comfort zone. I've never gone live on any platform, and I knew I would be a little nervous or choppy the first time, but every time you do something, you get better. Practice makes better. Maybe not perfection all the time, but practice does make you better. And when you're aware of your fears and you face them head on, they go away. Even if you're afraid, I mean, I know people who have been on the stage, like people for example, singers and stars and entertainers. I mean, I've heard people say they've been doing their work for years, decades, and they're still nervous every time that they get on stage because you never know, you might make a mistake. But that's the thing, being able to love yourself and appreciate yourself, being confident even when you do make a mistake. As it says, a time to give rather than take. So this made me think of that Six of Pentacles energy again. One thing about attracting wealth, they say the quickest way to attract wealth is to give. Match the energy of receiving by giving. And you don't give because you want something in return. You give from your heart. Give knowing that you would appreciate it if somebody did it for you. And that's the way, you know, the world works. What you give, you receive. You want love, you gotta give love. You want respect, you gotta give respect. This is the new moon in Virgo, which I believe will be coming up pretty soon. The other one that came out with this was luck is on your side. That's always a positive omen. I mean, we really don't need the card to tell us that because, as I said earlier, the universe is always working in your favor. Even if it is hard at one time or another, it's always clearing the path for you to get to something better. And as I said that, I looked down and it says the answers you need are coming. So again, it's clearing the path. Right now, I think again, the energy is all about us stepping out of our comfort zone. They say everything that you want is on the other side of fear. So it's basically, this is the time. It's, what did she say? It's either go hard or go home. I watch Bommy Spirit. I don't know if any of you do, but I think the last title of one of her videos was Go Home and Go Hard and Go Home. Again, all about the same thing. It's all about working through your fears, stepping out of your comfort zone, deciding right now what it is you want, how you want your future to look, and doing everything that you can to manifest it. Step into it. Can't nobody hold you back but you. And we all know that. And meanwhile, we still end up doing it, holding each other back. Now my kids are in the background, so bear with me. We got kids, they run the house, they know. And to close it on out is the other Moonology deck. The first one I pulled from was the first Moonology deck that I believe the person made. But then there was the second one, Manifestation. But just for clarity, what other moon card can we draw out to see about our manifestations? Right now is the perfect time to make a vision board if you haven't one already. See within your mind's eye clearly, paint a picture of what you want your future to look like, and know that it's already done. Speak it, Spirit is saying. Speak it into existence. Everything that you can do, write it down, speak it out, make pictures. I don't give a fuck. Do everything. And that's basically it. I just heard it. How bad do you want change? Because, I mean, a lot of times we just sit and wait for something good to pop up or drop into our lap. And I'm not saying that we can't do it that way. But the card that just came out is, well, on the bottom of the deck, clear your mind. So clear your mind. Last quarter moon in Gemini. The two cards that fell out is assess the situation and reveal what needs to be seen. Reveal what needs to be seen. So in the previous deck it says now is the time to take action. This one says reveal what needs to be seen. So maybe some of you guys have creative talents, or there's something that you're supposed to be doing in the spotlight. Step out of the shadow. And pun intended, because I know I'm in the shadow. But that's basically it. We can't sit back and wait now for something to come to us. We manifest and we do draw to us everything that we need, no doubt. But sometimes we have to be in the right place to receive it. You know, sometimes we have to do the thing that we don't want to do. Like right now, I would prefer to make a video, then I can edit it, add little things in, but the algorithm of YouTube, so I've heard I have to go live in order to build up my channel. So it's not something I want to do, but it's something I gotta do if I want the channel to grow. So You can help me by liking this and commenting once I turn the comments on, sharing, subscribing. Just you watching, though, is appreciation for me. Any last messages? Spirit just gave me, where is that work your light? Because we have the new moon, the new moon, of course, is in between the earth and the sun, so the moon is dark or blackened during the new moon. So, this is the Light Seers deck. In times like this, if you're in the darkness, you have to be the light, as the Spirit is saying. In the dark, you have to find your own light and light your way within. 7 of Wands when I cut the deck. You see how she has the light within her? That's basically what I'm saying. You are the light. 7 of Wands, we got that in the previous deck. So it's again maybe protecting something that you've already done. You may have someone watching you, perhaps, is what I'm hearing. Taking credit for your ideas. I'm getting that energy right now. So, of course, this message would not be for everyone. Queen of Cups come up again. So that's why I like to use different decks. Because when you get a repeat card, then you know for sure that energy is in the air. Queen of Cups again is all about taking control and mastering your own emotions. Living from the heart instead of the mind. It did say in that other card to clear your mind. So many of us may be overthinking things, blocking our own blessings just by not surrendering to spirit. Surrender to your emotions, even the ones that may be painful and again not so pleasant to feel, are being called up right now for you to release them and transmute any energy that is not coming with you on your next path. It's all about clearing space again for all the new and great things that are coming in. I did a spread earlier and I wish I would have got that on tape, man. I got the 10 of Cups, the 9 of... Wait, what did I get? The 10 of Cups, the 10 of Pentacles, the 9 of Pentacles. We got the Ace of Pentacles. I did the last video I did. I mean, the cards and the energy and everything around me is saying that something great is about to happen. Especially if you've been going through it for a while. This is the time to know how powerful you are. Get rid of any doubt and fear and believe that as long as you take 2 steps, what they say, spirit will carry you to rest. Trust me. What? Trust God. I just heard trust God. Trust God within. I think I'm loud because my neighbor's just looking at me. But oh well. The positivity, the energy. I feel so good right now. And it's contagious. Let me get one more message, Spirit. 6 of Pentacles again. So, to recap, we started off this whole reading with the Ma'at card, which was number 14, which is Temperance in most decks. Temperance is, again, I just heard the alchemist. She's the alchemist because she's able to balance both sides of her brain, the right side and the left side. When you can get in heart and brain coherence, that means both sides of you, your dark side and your light side, your right side and your left side, your masculine side and your feminine side. All parts of you are working in one accord, and that, baby, will draw you your heart desire. The 6 of Pentacles, again, is all about equal give and take. This could be a gift from spirit. This could be a gift from another person. This could be you giving somebody else a gift. But it's all about knowing what you give, you receive. And when you have it, make sure you share it. Because ain't no better way to receive than to give. It feels good. Me and my mom were just talking about that last night. We were watching something, and I brought up, there's 2 types of people in the world when they watch those Oprah giveaways. There's people that watch it and say, damn, I wish I was in the audience. And then there's people that wish that they were Oprah. I was always one of those people that I wish I can give like Oprah, and I can't wait to be in a situation where I can give like this. On the bottom of the deck is the 3 of Swords. So again, we got that energy earlier with the 5 of Pentacles. It's all about releasing the heartbreak. I like this 3 of Swords just because you can see how the heart is shredded. in a way. And in the next card, the Four of Swords, she's laying in a nest and she's basically stitched her heart back together. So this again is learning how to take this pain from this Three of Swords and turn it into something good. Turn it into our future. Turn it into the lesson that it was supposed to be. Because that's basically it. We're not being tortured. The bad things that we go through, especially soul contracts or twin flame relationships, all of these things are again designed to open up our heart, to make us expand, to step into our greater purpose. Unconditional love is something we all talk about, things we say we want, but how many of us are capable of doing it? And usually it's in our darkest hour that we grow the most. They say you learn a lot more from your mistakes than you do your successes. That's how I look at the Three of Swords. The Three of Swords, yeah, it hurt. Usually the cards, depending on the deck, you may see swords in the actual heart. So at least this one doesn't have it all stabbed up, but you can see the pain that she is in. But think about all the greatest musicians. Look at all the great masterpieces that came out of pain. Mary J. Blige is the first thing that came to mind. Most of her songs is about pain and overcoming it. And I'm not saying it's fun at the time, but when you look back in hindsight at how far you've come, look at that. Something told me, Spirit said cut the deck. And this is it. The Three of Swords for a lot of us brought upon the Tower. The Tower is all about a major change in our life. This particular tower, I like it because it just speaks of nature. Lightning hitting this tree, and look at this. You don't see the squirrel running. The squirrel knows. The squirrel knows it's safe. The butterfly knows it's safe. Nature doesn't fear. It's usually our own brains that get in the way. But if we can get out of our own way, we got the sun, baby. You know what I mean? As soon as you feel yourself grow, as soon as you, again, from the stars to the sun in this particular spread. Once you heal, you ascend. You see how open she is to source? She's not stuck in her own mind anymore. Like the card said, clear your mind. I just heard, and the rest will follow. So I'm hearing that. What was that, an En Vogue song? I'm messing up. Clear your mind and the rest will follow. I appreciate you being with me. Clear your mind. 6 of Cups underneath. So again, somebody might be coming back from the past. Remember the 7 of Wands. Put your boundaries up. Heal your heart. Focus on yourself. Find the balance from within. Twin flames especially. If you are on a journey right now and you're in separation, the reason you're in separation is because you need to clear your own heart. You need to master your own self. And the moment that you're able to do that, you'll be able to come back into union. If that is, not every twin flame relationship is meant to be together in every lifetime. So again, we came to this particular life to master ourselves. 8 of Swords. Again, trapped in your own mind. Clear your mind and the rest will follow. I can't say no more because it's getting redundant at this point. The sun is here. The sun is here. The star was here. If you want it, get it. Ain't nothing holding you back. Until we meet again. Peace.